What's going on, everybody? This is Mason. You are tuning into the YouTube channel Wasatch Pop, guys. I hope you're having a fantastic day, fantastic week. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video, guys. Today, we're going to be doing something. Well, I make a video like this every month, and we're going to be talking about Funko Pops that you guys should buy now before they get expensive. And like always, guys, this is kind of my personal opinion. I kind of share my knowledge and expertise, which I don't usually feel like I have a ton of, but if you guys want to listen to me and hear me out, here are some pops that I feel like are going to be going up in price and that you should buy sooner rather than later. Before we get started, guys, I just wanted to mention that there is some new Wasatch Pop merch that is out there. I don't like saying the word merch. It just sounds weird to me. But there's some new hoodies, shirts, and sweatshirts out there that I think you guys might like. I've got one of them in right here, and it is the new Wasatch Pop Galactic print stuff. So it's got like a cool like space theme and everything. You guys can see that right there. So this is available in a shirt, hoodie, and a sweatshirt, just like this guy is a sweatshirt right here. So if you want to buy one, head on over to Teespring, check that out, because I think they turned out pretty awesome. All right, so let me pull out my list right here, and what I kind of base this off of when I do this each month is whether there's new pops releasing in a line, whether there be, you know, a new TV series out or a new movie that's coming out to affect the price of pops. That's usually kind of what I go after, or just kind of maybe a gut check, kind of a gut feeling that these might go up soon. So first off, what we're gonna start off with is the Simpsons pops. And now you guys already know the original Simpsons pops are freaking way expensive. They're going for like $300, $400 a piece. You know, there's Marge, Bart, Homer, and Krusty. Those are already gonna be expensive no matter what. But since they announced new ones that are coming out, a new wave, which I'm very excited about. There's a lot of cool ones in this new wave. Notably, there's like Lard Lad, there's Barney, there's Chief Wiggum, Duffman. To name a few, I'm excited about those ones, but I have a feeling that it might affect some of the older ones in price. And now some of the ones that I'm talking about here are some of those older, well, not quite older, they're about a year or two old, exclusive. So there was that wave that they came out with when they were, after that Simpsons hiatus that they were on. You know, they didn't make a ton of Simpsons pop for a really long time, and then they made some. So I'm talking about that wave that involves like Lisa, Maggie, Mr. Burns, Moe. I'm trying to think of the other ones that are in there. I can't think of them off the top of my head. But some of the exclusives I have a feeling might go up in price. So I'm talking about like Moo Moo Homer, Homer in the Moo Moo. I have a feeling that that one might get expensive here soon because it's a fun scene and it's just a fun thing that Homer does. It's in a really funny episode or whatever. So that's one that I feel like you should be on the lookout for. Another one as well, maybe some of those other exclusives, maybe like Millhouse, that was one. Possibly Comic Book Guy, it's still kind of new. So, but anyways, guys, maybe be on the lookout for some those quote-unquote older Simpsons pops because they could go up in price. All right, this next one, guys, so they just released this as a brand new series, or reboot, I guess you could consider it, on Hulu, and it is the Animaniacs. And so I have a feeling that those ones that they came out with a while ago, I want to say it was like 2017, maybe even 2016, that they came out with Animaniacs pops, those are going to go up in price. So they're already getting to, you know, a fairly decent value. I want to say each of them are going anywhere between like 30 to 40 bucks about. But with this new series, there's a good chance that those could go up even higher. I know Pinky and the Brain as well is included in that too. So I would be on the lookout for those because those might go up in price as well. If they do increase, I don't know if it will go up more than like $10 or so, maybe even 15. It could be even lower than that. I don't know, but who knows what could happen with those. Since there's that new series that came out, be on the lookout for those pops because those are the only ones that exist of the Animaniacs, and also Pinky and the Brain. Okay, one that kind of has that same correlation. So I don't know if they've officially announced this like a release date for the series on Disney Plus, but there is a new Darkwing Duck series that's going to be on Disney Plus. And like I said, I think it could be in 2021 sometime. But before the pop goes up in price, guys, you should definitely be on the lookout for Darkwing Duck. I know that it's actually climbing up to around the $40 club, the $40 price range for Darkwing Duck. And I don't know if that's going to have any effect on any of the other like Disney Duck related pops. There are a couple other Darkwing Duck pops that are in there, like Launchpad McQuack, and I think like Webby, I can't remember. And maybe DuckTales might be affected by that as well as far as price goes, but who knows. So if you're looking to get Darkwing Duck, it's definitely going to go up here in the future, at least I would imagine. Not sure how much, but with that new series coming out, people are going to be definitely looking for that pop. So this next one, guys, I'm going to be talking about Sonic. And now Sonic, similar to the Simpsons, they made some a long time ago when Funko Pops were first a thing, took a huge break, they came out with more, and then they came out with even newer ones. And so what I'm talking about today is kind of those middle range pops, kind of like the Simpsons where I talked before, I feel like are going to be going up in price. So they released some of those like somewhat newer Sonic Pops. Those came out in like 2017, 2018 maybe. There were some exclusives, like there's one to Toys R Us that's been going up in price. There is also, I think, like a GameStop one, and there's a couple of other ones. But yeah, I think that's going to have effect with these new ones that have come out. There's been one that was released on the Funko Shop, and then there's a couple other like common ones or whatever. I think it's for like a Sonic anniversary, if I'm not mistaken. It could even affect also that one that came out for, was it San Diego Comic-Con? That 2-pack, I think it was Tails and Silver? I could be wrong on that. But anyways, guys, with the new Sonic ones coming out, be on the lookout for the older ones, because I feel like those are going to be going up in price. Next up, guys, they announced a new wave of Golden Girl Pops. So this one is the Golden Girls, and they are in their bowling outfits. And along with this new wave that was announced, there was a, I think like a diamond glitter like variant of, was it Sophia? I'd have to double check. She has glasses, and I'm trying to remember who it is. I don't know all the names. Sorry for all you Golden Girl fans out there. But with those new ones coming out, be on the lookout for the old ones. So they have all the same characters or whatever. Is there 4 of the Golden Girls, I believe? I think there's 4. I'm not sure, you know, which ones would be going up in price, but with those new ones coming out, those other ones are going to be a little bit harder to find, and they could go up in price due to the fact that there's just those new ones coming out. So be on the lookout for the Golden Girls. Last 2 that I'm working on here. This one might be a bit of a stretch. I kind of debated on even putting it on this list, but I have a feeling that the McDonald's Pops, some of those are going to be going up in price fairly soon. I mean, they kind of mass produced them, so it may be select ones, like I'm saying, that are going up in price. They have a new wave, that's why I'm referring to this, that has come out, that's coming out fairly soon. They have like a rock and roll Ronald McDonald thing or something like that. There's Birdie, I think there's some of the Fry Guys or something like that. I can't even remember. And then there's a bunch of like Chicken McNuggets as well that are coming out. And that could affect some of the ones that came out earlier this year. Possibly. I think the one that it would probably have the most impact on is that the McDonald's 5-pack, the one that was exclusive to the McDonald's shop that they have, and they also, I think, sold it at like Funko HQ, Funko Hollywood or something like that. But anyways, if it does have an effect with these new ones, the ones that I feel like are going to be going up in price is that 5-pack, along with the one that they came out with for New York City Comic-Con Captain Crook. So whether or not that does have an effect on price, if it does, I would guarantee that it's probably those 2 pops, since they're a little more limited. Last one that I want to talk about, they just came out with the new game on the PS5, Spider-Man Miles Morales. And whether or not this has an effect on price of the older Miles Morales pops, I'm not 100% sure. I know that they just announced a new, well, it's kind of like a mini wave of pops. They have a Miles Morales, it's like the regular one, and the Chase that they just announced for the new game, along with another like common or whatever as well. So there's 3 new pops that can come out, and there's also, like I said, I think this is going to have an effect possibly on some of those older Miles Morales pops. Whether that be, I think there's one that was to like a Marvel Collector Core box, possibility on that one. Maybe even there's like the gamer one that's the Chase from GameStop. It could have an effect on that one. I'm just trying to think of all the other Miles Morales pops that are out there. I think there's like a Foot Locker exclusive or something. But anyways, could it have an effect on those ones? I don't know, but you know, if I'm a betting man, it could affect the price on some of those older Miles Morales pops, you know, with the new ones coming out and with the game and all the hype with the PlayStation 5. Who knows? But anyways, if you're interested in getting those, get them sooner rather than later. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this month's edition of Pops that you should buy now before they get too expensive. Hopefully, you know, maybe I had some good insight here. If you learned something or maybe thought of something really cool, or if you yourself thought of a pop that you feel like is going to go up in price soon, let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, if you got something from this, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos similar to this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching again. You guys are the best. Remember to be kind to one another and always promote positivity. I'll see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.